Hey everyone, welcome back. This is day 2, Advent of Cyber, day 2, phishing for passwords. So it says phishing, Merry Clickmas, and I think this is by John Hammond. No, I guess, again, I'm wrong again. So there's 2 videos here. I won't watch them because we don't want to go through all this. I don't want to make you watch a video. But I'm just going to jump right into the room. I'm going to actually join the room first. And we're going to go down to the story. In light of several recent cybersecurity threats against the Best Festival company, the local Red Team has scheduled several penetration tests. The Red Teamers proceeded to carry out a regular penetration test against their TBFC. Part of the exercise is to ensure that the employees are diligent when clicking links and that the company is well protected against the latest phishing attacks. This type of authorized phishing is a proven way to learn whether the cybersecurity awareness training has fruited. Has fruited? Am I reading? In this task will be part of the TBFC local Red Team with the elves Recon McRed, Exploit McRed, and Pivot McRed. You will help them plan and execute the phishing campaign. It is time to see if more cyber security awareness training is required. So there's our learning objectives, connecting to the machine. So we will start the target machine, and then we'll start the attack box. Private wait. I'm going to hit check. There we go. Another streak. I'm just going to start reading while this is going through all that. Social engineering refers to manipulating a user to make a mistake. Examples of such mistakes include sharing a password, opening a malicious file, and approving a payment. The term social means that the target of such an attack is human beings, not computer systems. Consequently, the attacker relies on psychological tricks to get the target user to cooperate. Such psychological factors that can play a key role in the success of such attacks are urgency, curiosity, and authority. This is why some would refer to social engineering as human hacking. So there's a team right there. There's the Red Team we were talking about. Phishing is a subset of social engineering in which the communication medium is mostly messages. At one point, the most common phishing attacks happen via email. However, the spread of smartphones, along with ubiquitous internet access, has spread phishing to short text messages, smishing, voice calls, vishing, QR codes, quishing, and social media direct messages. The attacker's purpose is to make the target user click, open, or reply to a message that the attacker can steal information, money, or access. Unfortunately, phishing attacks are becoming harder to spot. Even very careful people might fall target to such attacks if they don't exercise proper care. TBFC cybersecurity awareness training teaches users about 2 anti-phishing mnemonics written as STOP. The first step is all things secured. There's a link here. I'm going to click on that. Although that'd be pretty funny if this was a phishing link in itself that they actually put it in there. Which tells users to ask the following questions before acting on an email. Suspicious, telling me to click on something, offering me an amazing deal, pushing me to do something now. And that's what STOP is. There's a couple of the methods that you'll ever hear about in the real world as well. But after hours of periodic cybersecurity training, the Red Team checks to see that TBFF can dodge fishy emails, building the trap. You must sound very convincing as a penetration tester for a successful phishing attack. It's not only how you write the phishing email and messages, but also how you set up the trap for the target. The trap can be anything depending upon your objectives and the research you conduct on the target. Sometimes attackers aim to comprise the target's machine, and they achieve this by attaching a malicious file to their phishing email. Attackers sometimes craft a web page that mimics a legitimate login page to steal the target's credentials. In this task, we aim to acquire the target user's login credentials. Our trap would be a fake TBFC portal login page, which we attach to the phishing email and send to the target. But a login page itself is not good enough. We need to host it and implement some logic to capture the credentials entered by the target. To facilitate your task, we have already set up a script that, when run, will host a fake login page. The phony login page we created will capture all the credentials entered into the page. The script is already placed on the attack box in this location. Alternately, if you want to use your own VPN, connect the machine, you can download via the task button. Make sure to keep both files in the same directory. To run the script, use server.py, which is Python, and it will start listening for any credentials. If the target gets trapped and enters the credentials, it will be shown on the same terminal. The above message indicates that the phishing web application is listening on port 8000. Moreover, The 000 implies that it is bound on all interfaces to confirm what the user will see. Use Firefox on the attack box and browse to this IP with that port, or this to any of those addresses will show you what the user will see. With this set, it is time to deliver the email and test our user's vigilance. So, delivery via the social engineering toolkit. I might actually end up coming back for a second because I want to see what this is. This box is taking forever to load up on the right here. But you know, I'll keep pressing on. I might have to come back though and splice this together. As our phishing page is ready, we can now prepare and send the phishing email to our target users. Sending it from our personal email is the worst idea. Ideally, the email should appear to be coming from a legitimate looking sender. For example, we can pretend to be someone the target user trusts or expects to get an email from. The more a phishing email appears realistic, the more likely it is for the target user to believe it and get phished. The question is how we can send a realistic looking email that contains our fake login page. One solution is to use a social engineering toolkit, or SET. It's an open source primary tool designed by Dave Kennedy for social engineering attacks, and it offers a wide range of features. In particular, it lets you compose and send a phishing email. In the current scenario, we will use this tool to create and send a phishing email to this target user. Let's start creating the phishing email through the SET tool. Before you can use this tool, please remember that it will involve multiple steps, each asking different questions about the phishing email you intend to send. So please be patient following the process. So we have to start this tool, and I'm just going to go through this again. I'm a little worried about how long this is taking to connect. But the attack box terminal, this is the GUI that it will give us. And obviously we'll probably pick number 1. Choosing one will display another menu with the type of engineering attacks we'll like using our attack. We will pick the mass mailer attack, which is 5. And we'll scroll a little bit more. Now we would ask to select between 2 options. One option allows us to send the phishing email to a single address, while the other option enables us to send an email to many people. Here we would select 1 for a single email attack. Now we have several questions to answer and various fields to fill out. The first set of questions concerns the email address and how the email will be routed and delivered. After each input provided, we can press enter to get into the next question. Send email to, that's where we're going to send it to. How we would deliver it, use your own server or open relay. From address, we know that the guys at the toy factory communicate regularly with Flying Deer, the shipping company, so we will use updates of flyingdeer.thm as a source email. The from name, we'll use Flying Deer. And then we will also put all this information in. An example is shown below. Now the phishing email has been sent to the target. Press return to continue. Button is just the enter button to restart the tool. Once the terminal where our server.py script is running, to see the target gets trapped and enters the credentials, you may have to wait for 1 to 2 minutes and observe the terminal for any credentials. Oh, there it is. There it goes. Entered by the user. It's funny that I get to the end here and we're ready to go. So the TBFC Red Team surprised they've received at least one set of working credentials. The result is alarming. It means that an adversary could receive in a similar attack if it has not already done so. Considering the received credentials, if an adversary gains such access, they can easily wreck the whole gift delivery system. It is vital to check to see if an attack has not taken place and act accordingly. So what is the password used to access the TBF terminal? So we will start this right now. Let's get rid of this. If this will cooperate with me. Alright, so we're going to go back up here. And I believe... Alright, so it should be root. So I think we're going to go to... let me see if I can get this here. Alright, awesome. From the script, the server deep by one. Let's just do lists. Again, if this will cooperate with me. There we go. It's a little sticky right now, as you can see. So let's just do. Wait. Server.py command not found. What am I doing wrong? Am I doing something wrong? There we go. I thought I already typed that. Oh, I messed it up here. My fault. Alright, so starting server, and then we would go back up here, and then this is what the message we should be getting anyway, and then now we can browse there to actually see what the user would see, and we'll go over there in a second once this launches. And I want to apologize. I don't know if it's my computer or if it's just TryHackMe at the time right now. Maybe there's a lot of people using it. But, yeah, it's usually not this sticky. Alright, and this is what they're going to get. This is what they're going to see. In our, fake social engineering attack. So, alright, so now that we have here, we're going to go down here and we're going to log into, and we're going to go back to the terminal, and we're going to make sure to start doing, we're going to launch Social Engineering Toolkit. Guessing it's launching? What's going on here? Alright. Oh wait, you know what? Sorry. I should actually open up another terminal for this. Let's do this. There we go. Alright, so social engineering attack, we'll press 1. We're going to do 5. We're going to do a mass mailer attack. We're going to do pick a single email address. Alright, send email to right here. Sorry about that. Once again, I'm used to Windows. We're going to say use our own relay, which is 2. From address is going to be this. The from name will be Flying Deer. Username for Open Relay, we'll leave it blank. You can hit enter. You can hit enter again for the password. For the email server, now this, by the way, is going to be that this should be the web page we just had opened, I believe. Alright, and when I put this in, it is not. Alright, so put that in. We'll leave the default 25 and hit enter. Flag this message as high priority, but we will answer with no. Do you want to attach a file? We're going to hit no. Do you want to attach an inline file? We're going to hit no. The subject line, we're going to hit shipping. We're going to hit no. Or we're going to just hit enter. And this is where we're going to actually into the body of the message and type the capitals. Create any convincing message. Be sure to include the URL to check if the target will fall for this. So this is what I meant before. Sorry, I was getting a little confused myself. Please. Now, if we were sending a real phishing email, this would be a little bit more detailed, but I'm just doing this for the demo. So please log in to check updates on shipping. And then we will hit enter. And then type end capitals when finished. Okay. Has finished sending the emails. Press return to continue. Alright, so now... And now we just have to wait. So I'm probably going to come back because I think we have to wait for this to mimic, for this shell to actually mimic that somebody actually entered in the credentials. So I will, when we come back, I will transition right into that. Thank you.
Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat, repeat the sounding joy. No more let sins and sorrows grow, nor thorns infest the ground. He comes to make his blessings flow, for as the curse is found, for as the curse is found, for
All right, everyone, and we are back, and you can see that somebody actually entered in their username and the email that we had sent, an unranked Wisdom Anthem. So what's a password used to accept the portal? Oh, sorry, not to accept, to access the portal. We're going to try this. And that is it. Browse to this from within the attack box and try to access the mailbox of the factory used to deliver. Factory user to see if the previously harvested admin password has been reused on the email portal. What is the total number of toys expected for delivery? So we're going to go back to here. We're going to hit factory because we got it from this here where we were sent the phishing email, and then that password that we had put in there. That they had put in there, sorry. Log in. Invalid request, no data was found. Alright. There it is. Alright, now we are in. Alright, so a question we're looking for is, what is the total number of toys expected for delivery? So we can kind of go through this. This is our phishing email. We can kind of go through here and look to see. Aha, right there it is. So 19 what's that, 1,984,000, and that is it. And then if you go to today's room, feel free to check out the phishing prevention room. I actually think I already did this, and I might have the badge in it already as well. Yeah, I already did it. So okay, and we're gonna complete this room, and that is it. That is it for day 2 of the Advent of Cyber 2025. This was Phishing. Merry Clickmas. Thank you for watching, and I like to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I kind of stumbled on a few things in this room. But any questions, comments, please feel free to leave them below, and I will answer them just as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow for day 3. Thank you.